Good morning, children. I hope you have seen the previous video of franchise and suffrage, children, and here the manner of voting elections, right, children? How the voting takes place in elections, right, children? What are representation? All these things we come to know in the previous video. Children, again, this video is in continuation with the previous video, and the last video I've already explained you about universal adult franchise, where the person who have attained the age of 18 years and above may have the right to vote, children, and he has to be good in the eyes of the law. Right. So in this video I'm going to explain you about the merits of universal adult franchise, and I'll continue more things with that. Right, children? So let's start now. Okay, merits of universal adult franchise, children. What are the merits? Now let's see. Now it's basically, see, following have been the main arguments in support of universal adult franchise, like why universal adult franchise, or why universal adult franchise always takes place in case of direct election, children, where public elect directly. In case of the famous election, in case of PM Prime Minister's elections, right, or in case of Vidhan Sabhas, right. So direct elections takes place with the help of universal adult franchise. Now let's see the merits now, children. They are fully in tune with the theory of democracy. Now what do you mean by that, children? Democracy is government of all the people of a state by the people, everyone knows, children. This naturally needs a grant of right to franchise to all the people. Democracy essentially needs universal adult franchise. See, in democracy, the voting rights falls in the hands of the public here have the supremacy, right, children? Why? Because in the preamble, you people, we have already discussed in the preamble that we the people of India, having solemnly declared ourselves, right, you I hope you all remember these lines, children. So that means democracy gives the right to the people to elect, right, children? The right to elect, the right to vote. Next, justified on the basis of right to equality. Now, right to equality means legal, social, political, and economic equality of all people. Universal franchise is based on the principle of equality of all. Right here, the basis of equality is being respected in universal adult franchise. Next, ensures greater participation of the people in politics. Now, universal adult franchise ensures equal and full participation of all men and women in the organization and working of their government. Politics relates to all, and all must get the right to participate in it. Next, it signifies the equal citizenship of all the people of the state. Citizenship of the state is the property of the every member of the state, children. Equal citizenship stand for equal right. Universal adult franchise signify equal political rights of all the citizens who constitute the state. Next, laws of the state equally apply to all the person, therefore all should get the right to vote. Since the laws of the state are binding on all the citizens, it is natural and essential that all the people should have the right to vote. Next, universal adult franchise is a great means of political education. People can learn their political values, beliefs, and orientation through participation in politics. For the purpose, universal adult franchise always provide opportunity to the people to become aware of the issues and problems being faced by their country. Then more merits, children. Source of stability and better obedience of law. When all men and women use their right to vote and other political right, they become willing partners of their political process. This leads to a better obedience of laws by them, which ensures political stability. Next, it is a means of national integration. Means when all the people exercise their right to vote and collectively participate in the process of organizing a democratic government, they naturally get integrated into one nation. Then less chance of revolution. Under the system of universal adult franchise, all the people get involved in the political process by using their right to vote and other political right. They also change their government by using their right to vote. As such, there is felt no need for a change of ruler through a revolution. The elected government enjoys the confidence of all the people. Next, everyone pays taxes, therefore everyone should get the right to vote and all other right. The state levies taxes on all the people. All the people are duty bound to pay all direct and indirect taxes. It is therefore essential that everyone should get equal right, and it is must include the right to vote. Then, source of support for the community. Grant of universal franchise to the citizens act as a support system for community living. All the people feel legal and political equality. They develop a natural love for their community. They support their political community, that state, which grant them the right to participate in the election of the government. Then encourages the minority to feel secure as equal citizens with an equal right to vote. The grant of equal right to franchise to all adult citizens belonging to both majority and minority community create a feeling of security among the minority. As equal partners in political life of the state, the member of the minority community get encouraged for their active participation in national mainstream politics. Then next, basis for the use of all other right. J.S. Mill holds that the right to franchise of all citizens is a basic right. It is a valuable property of each citizen. Without it, other political right and freedom become meaningless. Now, more merits, children. Here now, source of dignity of the individual and unity and integrity of the nation. Along with the grant of social, economic and cultural right, the grant of right to vote to all the people promote a sense of self-esteem and dignity among them. It also acts as a mean for securing the objectives of fraternity. Fraternity, children, here, brotherhood among the people and unity and integrity of the nation. Then next, symbol of popular sovereignty. Finally, the supporters of universal adult franchise describe it as a symbol of sovereignty of the people. Supremacy, children. It enables the people to act as sovereign people in the process of forming the government of their state. Sovereign, internally and externally free from control, children. Next, we are coming to elections, children. So what do you mean by elections now? See, in modern times when democracy functions as a representative democracy, elections constitute a fundamental and basic process of politics. People elect their representative who represent them in the process of governance of the state. All adult citizens of a democratic state act as voter, become candidate for seeking public offices, and act as political actors or leaders. They act as active partner of the democratic political process. Participation in the political system, particularly in the election system, is the first and foremost duty of every citizen of a democratic state. This makes it essential for all the people, more particularly for the students of politics, to know the meaning, importance and modes of election and voting. Now, the meaning of election means election can be defined as a system of selection of the representatives of the people through the casting of votes by the voters, children. Or else, it is a process by which the voters or electors select their representatives by casting their vote freely in favor of the candidates of their choice. Now let's come to the kinds of election, children. The direct election. Now here in this form of election, the people directly elect their representatives by casting their votes in favor of the candidates of their choice. For example, we in India directly elect a member of Lok Sabha, MPs, the member of state legislative assemblies, panchs and councillors of panchayats, children. Right, children? So here let's come on to merits of direct elections now. Right, children? So we are coming to the merits. Now, why direct elections are important and their advantages to us. Now, the very first thing, direct election is truly democratic. In modern times, when democracy has taken the form of representative democracy, direct election is the natural and most useful means for the election of representatives of the people. Direct elections are truly democratic in nature and results. Then next, means for a direct exercise of popular sovereignty. Direct election deserve full marks. It gives to the people the opportunity to directly exercise their sovereign power. In democracy, people are sovereign and they should have the right to directly elect their representatives. Next, more merits, children. Clear reflection of public opinion. In a direct election, people give a clear verdict in favor of the candidates whom they want to serve as their representatives in government. Direct elections clearly reflect public opinion and will. Next, active and direct contacts between the people and their representative. Each directly elected representative knows his constituency as well as the people for whom he has to work. People also know their respective elected representatives. They can directly approach them for securing the needs and interests of their areas. Next, less chance for corruption. In a direct election, each contesting candidate has to directly approach all the people of his constituency. He cannot easily indulge in corrupt practices. He also finds it difficult to demand money from the person who have elected him and who can also re-elect him in the next election, children. Next, direct election means direct responsibility of the representative. A directly elected representative has a direct responsibility for meeting the demands of the people of his constituency. The people can make him accountable for any delay. The representatives cannot escape direct control of the people. Next, direct election is a means of effective political education. In a direct election, all the contestants have to explain their views and policies of their party to the people of their constituency. Each candidate gives his views on all the major issues and problems being faced by the country. In this process, people always get good political education. Then next, direct and continuous links between the representatives and the people. Direct election means direct, continuous, and effective links between the government and the people. The people can directly approach their representatives for securing their interests, needs, and demand. The representatives always tries to maintain links with the people of his constituency for securing continuous support. He always tries to keep them satisfied because he knows that they can re-elect or defeat him in the next election. Next, direct election leads to an increased political participation of the people, children. Now, how? Direct election always encourage the people to take more and more active part in the working of democracy. These are valuable means for ensuring increased popular participation in politics. So this way, children, we have come to the end of the video, children. So after hearing the merits, right, of direct election, what kind of elections takes place, right, children, and and what are elections, definition of elections, children, we have already did all these things in class 9th. Right, in class 9 we have done in the chapter elections, right. We just the main difference is that in class 12 we are doing everything in depth. Right. So again, the elections are taking place, and again we are reading the same thing, children. The merits and demerits of that election. Like in the next video, I'll be again explaining you about the demerits of elections and more things, children. So till then, just listen to this video attentively, right, children. And here I don't think so. It's difficult, children. Why? Because everything we are reading related to elections, and elections. If we are reading, we need to be aware about the terms used in the elections, like suffrage, right, children, or else you can say direct elections, or the examples of direct elections. Member of the parliament, state legislative assembly members, right, children. Or before that, universal adult franchise. A universal adult franchise plays a very important role in contesting the direct election, children. Adult means the citizen who have attained the age of 18 years and above. Right, all these things we came across previously also, children. Right, so I hope so all these things are being clear, children. So like if you see like what we did in the starting, children. So here merits of universal adult franchise, like here are the merits, right, fully in tune with the theory of democracy. They are justified on the basis of right to equality, participation of people in politics, children, and lot many things, children. Then merits we have done encourages the minority to feel secure, basis for the use of all other rights, right, children. So all these things we did, right. So just pay attention to this video and you will get everything, children. Till then, thank you.